These past few days have been very exciting. Thank you for all of the new members and all of the members that have been following me since the very, very beginning. Now, I don't normally go from a script here, but I am going to read from a script here because I got a lot of information that I want to cover real quick. I'll try and do it within 2 minutes or so. But, there's a lot that's been happening in the last few days. If you're in the DoorDash community, you're probably well aware of it. So let me just get through here. I want to do some shout outs right now and start it out with thanking Pedro. Man, you're awesome. I really do appreciate you allowing me to come out to the channel and share my Top Dasher experiences with your audience and create a stir to maybe bring light to what we believe is going to be an awesome program that our serious Door Dashers can really take advantage of. So royalty checks coming to you, bro. You got it. Hannibal, I really appreciate you also for allowing me to kind of step into your podcast there, and I did, kind of stomped on everything, and I didn't mean to just kind of butt in, but thank you for allowing me to go into it and have a discussion with everybody. That was really awesome. I met a lot of new people. I learned a lot of new things from people also that I hadn't even known these members were in the community. So it's really cool to meet all of these new people and be introduced to them, and just be part of the community. So thank you very much for having an open discussion that went very positive, and I think everybody enjoyed it and got some type of value out of that. Robert Reese, I'm not going to forget about you, bro. You really shocked me. I knew this information was out there, but I didn't know who else knew it, and it was really cool that you were able to come out and reach out to me and say, hey, listen, man, I've been preaching this for a long time, and it's cool that now my channel has gotten a little bit of traction to show that this is what we've been talking about also, and now everybody is starting to get a little bit interested into it to see if there is some type of validity behind the information that we have been preaching. So I believe that there is lots of attention around metrics right now. So today in this video, what I'm going to cover is I'm going to cover miles, I'm going to cover gas, I'm going to cover active time, dash time, and how much I made per hour on a dash today. So today, right now it's 2 o'clock. It's actually 2:04. I meant to schedule myself at 2 o'clock, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to work from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. right now out here in Las Vegas, and I'm going to track my miles, I'm going to track my gas spent, and I'm going to show you guys every single order screen for when I accepted it and the payout screen. Now, I'm not going to do like a ride along. We're just going to discuss this over a voiceover as soon as I'm done with this part right here, so we can get through that information real quick, and then maybe you can compare your stats as a non-top dasher or maybe another top dasher in another area to see if we're hitting maybe about the same similar metrics through the algorithm. So let's see how that plays out today here on August 9th out here in Las Vegas. And if you live out in Las Vegas and you're watching the material, I've got a question for you. Are your metrics do they look like this? Do I have similar results that you are getting, or are you getting the same similar results that I'm receiving, or do they vary at a big different range? I'd like to know in the comments below if you're out here local in Las Vegas. So not going to take up any more of your time here. Let's go ahead and smash into it, and I'm going to show you what I collect from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. tonight here, August 9th. I've got a full tank right now. You can see that I got 124,382 miles on the car right now. Go ahead and cycle through all this stuff. You can see I get 17.7 miles to the gallon, and I probably need to fill up my tires just a little bit right there. So we're gonna go over to the trip meter and reset it to 0, and let's go ahead and start our dash. The first order that comes in is a Walgreens 3.7 miles for 7 items for $12.25. Got paid $3.31 per mile on this one. Quick, easy shop and deliver. It took us 1 minute and 44 seconds to grab all the items. The next one that comes in was Marco's Pizza, 3 items, 5 miles for $9. Closed it out for $10. It was $1.80 per mile when we accepted it. China A Go-Go for 5 items for 3.4 miles, $6.50. When we closed it out, we got $8. It was $1.91 per mile on that one. Another shop and pay for Albertsons. This one's 4.2 miles, 9 items for $8.50. So quick $2 per mile on that one. Drop it at the person's front door real quick. And they pay the same thing, $8.50. They never change. It took 7 minutes and 51 seconds for me to shop for that. We've been out here for 2 hours and 20 minutes, and it's $38.75 in. We're going pretty slow. The next one was another Albertsons, 8 items, 4 miles, $11.25, $2.81 a mile. This one won't change when we drop it off. Just see how fast we can get it shopped and delivered. Took us 5 minutes and 15 seconds to get the shopping done and dropped off. Cafe Zupas is 6.8 miles for 2 items for $11.25. I thought I was going to get paid more on this one, and it went from $11.25. Didn't get a screenshot, sorry on that one, only to $11.50, which was a little bit of a disappointment. I thought it was going to go up a little bit higher than that, maybe a 12 or 15 or 17. Mimi's Cafe, this was the first big banger of the night, over $100, 10 items, 6.5 miles, $9.75 at $1.50 per mile. We closed this one out, and it gave us a total of load, don't you love that, $20.50 with a nice $18 tip on that order. Albertsons came in with 28 items, 3.2 miles, $17.25. Now it's not 28 items, 20 of those items were Lunchables, so it was very easy. It wasn't very much food at all, and it was quick and easy to grab. It took us 11 minutes to grab everything, and we made $17.25 on that one. Quick and easy one, so it's 6:30. We've been out there for 4.5 hours, and we've made $99.25. Next one was a Metro Pizza that I was gonna take, but I didn't. Would you guys have taken this order? I didn't because it was going too far south for me, so that's why I didn't take it. I didn't get a screenshot on this. It's a Mooyah Burger, $6.50 for 3.4 miles. Yeah, and that paid $7.50. It only went up by $1. So that one was also pretty much of a disappointment, a waste of time during the dinner time. Capriati Sandwich Shop, 8 items, 2.6 miles, $9.50. I felt this one was showing too high, and it never changed. So this was kind of a weird one, and we learned something there that under the 4 miles, $9.50, it's probably not supposed to change. That gave us a grand total of $116.25 by 8 o'clock there. So we were done at the dash this time, so I was trying to close it out, but it looks like DoorDash decided to just close randomly like that. I think it was because my dash ended right at 8 o'clock and the app didn't really know what to do. It was trying to force close itself out or end the dash. So you can see we were online for 5 hours and 55 minutes. We did a delivery time of 3 hours and 48 minutes and completed 10 deliveries and declined 46 of those, which had given us a grand total of $116.25. I think that's pretty good. I mean, it was a little slow Tuesday out there, so really it wasn't the best, but we'll go ahead and do a breakdown of the gas on what I spent out there, and that was the total of gas that I spent was $21.39, or we burned 4.504 gallons of gas. I did 69 miles out there, and those are all of my stats coming back there, and I had 124,451 on mileage. Let's look at the final breakdown here. This is going to show the total that I made, the miles, the gas, the deliveries I did, the dash time, the active time, the average per mile that I earned, my average mile per gallon, my average delivery, the expenses for the day, which was just gas, the profit I made at the very end, what my gas percentage was against how much my earnings were, and how much I turned my gas profit, say, into, or how much I increased my gas money that I spent today. So the total I made was $116.25. I drove a total of 69 miles. My gas expense was $21.39. I did a total of 10 deliveries. Now the total dash time out there was 5 hours and 56 minutes, which equates to 356 minutes. So if I was out there, I was making 32 cents per minute dash time and $19.37 per hour. The active time is 3 hours and 56 minutes, which is 236 minutes. That was me making 49 cents per minute active time, and that would have equate to $29.06 per hour, counting the active. The average per mile that I did, if you take 69 miles and divide it into 116.25, gives you $1.68 per mile that I was driving out there. Now I got 15.3 miles to the gallon. I burned 4.5 gallons, or that's how much I had put back into my tank. The average delivery that I earned, or average per delivery, was $11.62. The expense was the gas at $21.39, which left $94.86 back. And the $21.39, how much that is of 116, is 18%. So it cost 18% in gas of what I earned there. Another way of looking at it is I took $21.39 and increased it by 443.5% and brought it up to $94.86, which I think is pretty good. And that's just a final of me on a random Tuesday here on August 9th.